name is Agent Psycho, and we're gonna get started on the 5th and last episode of the 55th chapter of the Extraordinary Arsenal series, featuring me, Agent Psycho, aka Toast number 88. Yeah, I think I butchered that in the very end. But anyways, this is going to be the NX rare epic variant of the MP7, the MP7 or the Maze MP7 mod. This is the ultimate variant in the MP7 family, so let's get right into the review. A little background information on the Maze MP7 mod. This is obviously the weapon of choice of the mercenary called May, and she is a pretty popular merc because I mean she's a fem base and she's got built-in life vests, so you'll see lots of people running around with Maze a lot. And in any case, that's besides the point. You could as of now, you cannot obtain the Maze MP7 mod. It has only appeared in the Miss Charlie case as of recently, before they got rid of the old Mist End, for those of you guys who still remember those days. And it doesn't look like it's made a return since, even though I kind of do wish it did. So yeah, I am actually on my friend Protagonist's account because you know, he doesn't really play combat arms too much. So I asked him if I could use his Maze MP7 mod, and he said, "Yeah, sure, go right ahead." And I am now playing on his account. And so yeah, the Maze MP7 mod. So just as a kind of a grain of salt here, I don't even know if that's the proper phrase, but anyways, my terrible English, don't let that get in the way. The MP7's mod, for me personally, I don't know. I don't like it. This may sound really crazy, but just personally speaking, I just don't like how the Maze MP7 mod performs. But before we get into what I think about the Maze MP7 mod, let's just look at the cold hard statistics first, so that you guys can determine for yourselves whether or not the Maze MP7 mod is indeed overpowered or not. So the obviously it's a Mist Epic, so you can only obtain this from a Mist case, or yeah, mystery case. And going to the statistics, it has a damage rating of 37. Now this is on par with the UMP, one of the most reliable and one of the strongest submachine guns in the game. So this, in terms of sheer damage, this pretty much puts it up there with the UMP, the GP one, and we all know how good the GP UMP is. Even though people say it's been nerfed, I still think it kicks ass. So yeah, the Maze MP7 mod is now as powerful as your standard UMP, and the damage drop-off has pretty much been made to be on par with the UMPs as well. The UMP, if you guys didn't see my review on that, I don't know if I mentioned the damage drop-off of the UMP, but the Maze MP7 mod has a pretty similar damage profile to the UMPs, in that the damage drop-off is pretty consistent. However, I think the UMPs is still better, and in longer distances anyway. Portability on the Maze MP7 mod is at an whopping 88. This is 1 point higher than the MP7 mod Steel. So clearly this is one of the fastest submachine guns in the game. It's only 2 points slower than most of your standard pistols, which, you know, technically are the fastest guns in the game, like legit guns. So yeah, you can definitely just run around with this no problem, and you'll pretty much almost feel like you're just, you know, running as if you'd have your pistol out. Rate of fire has not been changed at 87, so that's the same. That's still the same as ever. Accuracy has not been changed coming from the MP7 mod Steel at 75, so this is obviously still very, very accurate, technically speaking anyway. And the recoil has not been changed from the MP7 mod Steel from 65 to 62. Now, a few other changes that the Maze MP7 mod features over the other variants. First of all, the Maze MP7 mod looks pretty kick-ass. I mean, the custom silencer, it looks pretty dope. I don't even know if that's a proper term either. I'm not a gangster. But the just the reskin or the paint job, whatever you want to call it, is pretty damn epic. And yeah, it looks really, really good. However, on your HUD, if you guys have never seen gameplay with the Maze MP7 mod before, when you pick it up and you see it on your HUD, it's freaking huge, and that's what she said too. The Maze MP7 mod is literally twice as big, maybe even more, than your other MP7 variants. Like the MP7, the other MP7 variants aside from the Maze, like, you know, they're pretty small on your HUD, and you know, you have a lot of peripheral vision. the Maze MP7 mod, that thing's huge. Like, it takes up literally the entire left, like lower right hand corner of your HUD, and it's really tough to, have use your peripheral vision over it. Like, it's really tough. I don't know why they made it look so damn big on your HUD, but I suppose that's like a balancing issue. I don't know, but it kind of gets annoying after a while, and I don't know. It could be up to you guys. Maybe some of you guys are completely fine with it because it just kicks so much ass. I don't know. To me, it kind of gets distracting, the sheer size of the thing on your screen. Another thing that is noteworthy of mention is the fact that it does start with another magazine, a whole 30-round magazine. So it isn't like the F2000 in the fact that it has a 30-round capacity over a total of 120 rounds. So obviously, the more ammo you have, the better. Because you can, if you're good with the Maze MP7 mod, that means you can last a lot longer without having to worry about when am I gonna pick up an ammo pack if you have your source floor. If there's no abilities on at all, then you kind of don't need to worry about running out of ammo so much. As for frank personal opinions, because I mean those are all the differences that the Maze MP7 mod features over the other variants. As for frank personal opinions, I don't know. I just don't like it. As an epic weapon, it's certainly epic. I mean, that's for sure. You can kill very fast with it I mean, there's no denying that. However, just on a personal basis, the Maze MP7 mod just Ugh, I don't like it. I just don't. Because what I think I know why I don't like it. Because in the gameplay, you'll see me kind of struggle with it. Not only because of the fact that I don't have my, usual NX gear, because protagonist doesn't have any NX gear on him because he doesn't really play a lot. But also, as I've shot people with the Maze MB7 mod, it seems like the bullets tend to go the vast majority of the bullets that I fire it seems like they tend to go on the outside of your spread, like around, like say I had like the custom reticle 4, the circle one. If I were to use that, then it seems like the bullets are going where the circle is, like the actual circle, not within it. That's why I think the maze that's why I think I don't like the MP7's maze MP7's mod, because the bullets just don't go where I want them to go, and I can't predict the bullet pattern as I would like to. Because if you can predict the bullet pattern, then obviously you know where to shoot you know where to shoot your enemy, and thus you get to kill them a lot faster. But for me, I don't know, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work out, and I just don't know, guys. It might just be me, and there are maybe a lot of you out there saying like, "Oh, what are you talking about, Asian? The Maze MP7 mod is so epic." And like, if you suck with the Maze MP7 mod, then you must suck at this game. Well, sure, I guess I'll suck. I guess I can stand sucking at this game, but I mean, just personally speaking, I just don't like the Maze. And I don't know if I'm getting this right or not, but I don't think Arctic like Dropshot likes the Maze MP7 mod either. So I can see where Arctic's going with this. That the Maze, it's okay, but it's definitely not the best. At least whenever I use it. So I mean, I could just be pulling this one out of my ass to you guys, but I'm being serious here. It's either I don't like the Maze MP7 mod, or I just haven't used it enough to, really get good with it. And maybe that's a problem, because other guns I've had, issues with, like, oh, I wasn't very good with that at the very beginning, but as I've, played more and more with it, I gradually became to, know the gun a little bit more and start doing better with it in the future. Maybe there's definitely things like that, especially, I think it was especially with the Parafoul that happened. But for Maze MP7 mod, for now, I mean, I don't think it's worth the renewals for, but if you still have it, I mean, definitely check it out, and you might love it, you might end up loving it, you might end up hating it, but I don't know. It's up to personal preference, pretty much. I just happen to not really like it so much, but I can definitely see where it has its epicness. Lack of a better term. Anyways, guys, thank you guys very much for watching. This will end the Whoa, sorry about that. This will end the family of reviews on the MP7 family. The next review will be on the M67 frag patch, which will probably take only about 5 minutes or so. And the next review will be on, or the next family reviews will be on the very short or the very small family, the M3 Super 90 family, and its infamous older brother, the M4 Super 90. So hope you guys look forward to that, and I'll see you guys later. You could hit that.